Victorious day for Vybz Kartel and his 3 co-accused. Entertainer Vybz Kartel and his 3 co-accused won a major victory Monday afternoon as the Court of Appeal ruled that the fresh evidence will be admitted in the appeal hearing, which began earlier in the day. It was a victorious day for all 4 appellants. The fresh evidence which was allowed today represents a great blow by the appellants against this conviction, a buoyant Bert Samuels told News Jamaica. Samuels represents Sean Campbell, who is better known as recording artist Sean Storm. The statement of the sole eyewitness that he arrived at Swallowfield at 8 p.m. in a statement to the police 8 days after the incident collides with his sworn testimony that he arrived between 5 and 5:30 p.m. and that the beatings commenced soon after, Samuel said. That means by the time Sean Campbell arrived at 8, he will have been excluded from participation in the beatings because by the reasoning of the prosecution at this time, Clive would have been dead, the prominent attorney added. Williams was allegedly beaten to death in August 2011 at a house in Avondale, St. Andrew. His body has not yet been found. Police experts had said that the child that records from the mobile phone showed that the deceased, Williams, accused Campbell were in St. Catherine at 7:30 p.m. and not at Swallowfield between 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Samuels also argued that his client Campbell had been denied the right of hearing and right to be present when material evidence was being presented against him. He was making reference to the allegations of bribery and jury tampering that emerged in the end of the trial. In relation to the jury, foreman accusing a member of the jury of trying to bribe colleagues during the trial to return not guilty verdicts. The Court of Appeal ruled that Campbell's affidavit showing he was excluded from chambers when the foreman made the allegations must be presented as fresh evidence. He, Campbell, was not invited into chambers by the judge to deal with the incident of bribery, and he was also excluded when the judge was dealing with the exclusion of a female juror who felt uncomfortable after she visited the Horizon and claimed that she saw her son in the company of the appellants. Campbell was not allowed to participate in the discussion in chambers. None of the appellants were allowed, Samuel said. The Court of Appeal also ruled that statements made by jurors in relation to the bribery trial must be admitted as fresh evidence. What compounds the situation is that it appears that the judge knew about the bribery attempt of the juror weeks before the end of trial. The judge elected to use expedience over justice, Samuel said. Queen's Counsel Valerie Nita Robertson and Samuels had applied for witness statements to form part of the appeal hearing to show that what the witnesses said in their statements to the police had differed from the evidence produced at the trial in the Home Circuit Court. According to Samuels, Nita Robertson argued that contaminated cell phone evidence was also allowed at the trial, along with what was viewed as prejudicial video evidence that was also allowed. The tape of the bribery attempt was played in the jury room, and once that happened, the jury was not impartial tribunal anymore, Samuel said. Samuels theorized that the Court of Appeal hearing, initially expected to last 3 weeks, could be over in 1 week. The fulsome submissions which were made by the defense mean that the defense need not be on their feet too long, and that was the reason for the adjournment until next week, Monday. So next week, each appellant will have 1 day in court. The DPP will have 1, and it will be over in 1 week, he said. Samuels praised his legal team comprising Bianca Samuels, Dania Allen, and Isaac Buchanan for their tireless work in compiling fulsome written submission which amounted to 140 pages. The DPP has responded with just 1.5 pages. Samuel reasoned in a tiny veiled slide of Director Public of Prosecution Paula Llewellyn. Monday's fresh evidence was not part of the original trial in which Vybz Kartel, Sean Storm Campbell, Kyra Jones, and Andre Andre St. John were convicted in March 2014 for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. The appeal is being heard by President of the Court of Appeal, Dennis Morrison, Justice Patrick Brooks, and Justice Frank Williams. The court will start hearing arguments in the appeal next Monday. So, as you can see, viewers and subscribers, this is a really great news for Vybz Kartel, for the Vybz Kartel fans, for Sean Storm fans, and for all the other who is in this situation right now, because this is what the lawyers was really pushing to get, the fresh evidence. And now that they have accepted the fresh evidence, so now you can expect a better feelings for Kartel. And right now, people, Newlink Production can tell you this: Vybz Kartel is a happy man right now. Sean Storm, he is also a happy man right now. So for now, Newlink Production, I say all my viewers and my subscribers around the world, born Jamaican, wherever you are from, whether you're from in any part of the Caribbean, Newlink Production, I say much love and respect, people, and we keep on giving you the full update and every single thing that happened in this appealing of Vybz Kartel, Sean Storm, Kyra Jones, and Andre St. John. So viewers and sub, this is Newlink from Newlink Production, and we say much love, people, much respect, and we say straight attack. Big up the real subscribers them. Enough love.